guys, if you are in the group of 21 to 30, if you're in that particular age group, I can tell you one thing, that you are in the right place to get coached, to get guided in the right proper manner. Basically, experience coaching, where people think what it is. People don't understand what is experience coaching, what is corporate coaching, and what is executive coaching. Let me tell you, all these three are the same thing. It is quite prominent in the Western world, but in India it is not that prominent. It is there, it's coming up, and it will become more prominent in the next decade or so. And let me tell you, in my entire career of 3 decades plus, 33 years plus, I'm still working as an entrepreneur, having started 4 companies in the past, having worked with MNCs like Microsoft, Dell, and many other companies, including Wipro and TechM and many various companies. And I can tell you one thing, the most important factor is how you have to shape your mindset. So an executive coach or experienced coach will help you to get to that level of understanding in the early years. It took me almost 10 to 15 years, almost 34, 35 when I was. At that point of time, I could really get corporate coaching because no one was there to coach me. And I just went on and on. I was a manager at the age of 28 years. But I never knew the traits of how to be a good manager, how to manage people, how to handle people. These things are never taught. The self-awareness was not there. That is the reason I have come up with this, where it's not just career coaching which many others provide, but it gives you a real life situation of how you handle your work environment. Especially when you are in mid-30s, you are not sure how you go about managing your work. You are lacking a little bit of confidence, a little bit of clarity is missing of how you deal with situations. So a corporate executive coach, through the online sessions and through the self-paced program which I have on my website, rajeebghosh.com, can make a lot of difference for your journey. Okay, and being a operation professional, it gives an edge, because I have seen how one should tackle situations at various quarters and what one should expect. Okay, so it helps you to understand and gives you a path to improve your strategy of how you handle situations, how you see yourself more clearly. You get more proper visibility for yourself. That's the most important part. And self-awareness, as you know, is the most important part. That comes slowly. Generally, it takes 8 to 10 years for a normal person to deal with different scenarios, irrespective. But if you get it in 5 years, why not? So that is why I say, if you are a part of this program, it will help you to pace up your thought process. It will help you to deal with situations in a much better manner. It will help you to understand your work environment better, and also it will help you to gain more depth in your ways of thinking. Because if you're not fully defined in your way of thought process, then you always have a problem at hand. Okay, so you should be able to leverage your strengths. Whatever your strengths are, you should be able to leverage it in a much more maximized manner. You should be able to communicate much better, and as an individual, you should be able to spruce yourself in a much better and confident manner, such that your work productivity and your deliverables that you are providing to your organization, it gets better and better. That is the main objective, because it also helps you to gain confidence. Let me tell you, that's very, very important. Okay, it helps you to improve your working relationships with your peers, with your work environment, and it definitely increases your peer relationships, which is very, very key factor for your growth. If you don't keep good relations with your people around you, you are never going to grow. So it's very, very important, because down the line, your relationships will take you to places. Let me tell you, those relationships are key factors. Very, very important. Being accountable and staying accountable in a work environment is very, very important. And that's where the corporate coaching and the executive coaching can help you to achieve the impossible. Let me tell you, truly the impossible. I'm not just saying for the sake of it, but you can achieve the impossible. Okay? And it helps you to look for things which you have never thought about yourself. It helps you to create a different mindset. Okay? It helps you to manage situations, and most importantly, it motivates your thought process. Whatever was not coming into you at one point of time, that will change. You will start thinking, you will start strategizing. Okay? And ultimately, what you aim to be a good leader, a leader one can look upon, a leader who is trustworthy, a leader who is being backed by his peers. That is your ultimate goal. So you should aim that within 8 years you are that leader. 8 years from the time you start working, I believe. If you can do it in 5 years, that's great. You have potential if you are in that level of activity. If you are in that work sphere where you can get to that success. So keep reskilling and celebrate your success and failures. That is most important. So I hope you will take the right step in taking up this corporate coaching, this executive coaching, the experience coaching, to improve your work style, improve your thought process, and improve your self-confidence about yourself. Okay? Thanks for being there. Please share your thoughts, and I'm always there to give you the required inputs from time to time. Okay?